So I'm going to create an item in Sage Intacct by creating a product in HubSpot. So this HubSpot to Sage Intacct integration will create products to items from HubSpot to Sage Intacct. So if I first create a product in HubSpot, just call this purple widget. You can give it a SKU, doesn't matter what that is. This can all be customizable in HubSpot. We'll just give it a product type. I'm going to skip over most of this. This can obviously all be filled out. Give it a price of $50. Let's say it's a monthly billing frequency and a 12-month billing cycle. And we'll just save that. And pretty straightforward, we have a new product in HubSpot now. So I am going to then jump over to Data Blend and just run my workflow. My HubSpot to Sage Intacct create items workflow. And you can see it's running and shouldn't take too long to complete, a couple seconds. And now that that's complete, we can jump into Sage Intacct. From inventory control, I'm just going to go to the items list, and we should see purple if I just search for purple widget. There it is. And we have successfully created a new item in Sage Intacct from HubSpot. In this video, we're going to be creating an integration between HubSpot and Sage Intacct. We're going to be creating items. So in the workflow wizard section, you'll just choose HubSpot as your source, Sage Intacct as your destination, the workflow type, create update items, and hit next. In the HubSpot setup, you'll just need to find your HubSpot credential that you set up earlier. And this should pre-populate the fields. By default, you're just going to start with the name field from HubSpot. You can pick and choose any of the fields available to you on the left if you want to add something such as a description, and hit the arrow, it'll add it over to the bar on the right. There is a section for filter as well. If you want to filter the items out of HubSpot, you can do that right here by selecting a property, an operator, and a value. So basically the properties are all the fields available to you that you saw on the select screen, and the operator lets you choose any of these operations and then a value to create that filter. I'm going to leave it unfiltered for right now and just hit next. So we go to the next step. And by default, you can see that some of our mappings are already set up for us. We have an item ID, an item name, and an item type. And here's that description field that I added. I just need to map this description field to something. So we'll go for sales description to map that one. And then if you want to change the item type, you can see by default we're on non-inventory. If we want to change it to anything else, here's all the available options from inventory, a couple other non-inventories, a kit or a stockable kit. I'm just going to leave it on non-inventory for now and just hit next. This is where you'll choose your Sage Intacct credential. Again, this would have been set up in step number 1. And then you'll just hit next and then create. This is going to create the actual workflow for you, which will collect products from HubSpot, and then it will create the items in Sage Intacct. So that's it. That's how you set up the workflow, and then this can be run at any time or set up on a schedule so that it runs every certain number of minutes, every hour, or throughout the day. So that's it.